I don't know.
How dare you?
I actually do not have enough data to prove that to be. So,
Oh, hey, yo, what's going on,
Hello.
Oxymus?
What's up?
Nesky.
He is here.
That makes Poppa really happy.
I was really about to start putting
Very
makeup on
nice.
him again.
Yeah. Aw.
Next 4-month nap, you're getting an immovable rod up there, Buster. So you just watch out.
I'm exfilling out of an area right now for fucking Arma. I'm about to be on the shit right now.
Who gives a shit about?
Fucking Arma.
Yeah.
Yarma. I don't know. I'm just high. Don't mind me. Yerma. Yeah, that's what I was going for, but like Yarma.
All right,
You know,
Paul open.
Zeremus, you could bring.
Oh shit! Just popped off. All right.
You could bring Kagar into Black Temple with us after D&D. Yeah, you need rest and recovery.
What'd you get? What happened? Was that
Warlock.
me?
Definitely doing Warlock.
Demo Warlock.
I got
hell no. No.
protection
Affliction?
How dare you, sir?
Affliction's a big. All those
Destruction is the only way to play a Warlock.
And I have a level 30 paladin.
Yeah, I love. Yeah, that's
I
awesome.
didn't do that. I
Big-
just stuck with my warrior.
Big raid buff. Well, and you're giving 20% fucking melee damage speed. Up until fire mages. You just wait.
How out DPS you? Oh no, I won't DPS damage per second, right? I don't know these terms that well. DPS is damage per second, right? And I have AoE, which is area of effect.
Yes,
This is right.
you are correct.
The other DPS, sometimes DPS won't mean damage per second, and it will mean the role of people whose main job it is to do damage.
Mostly for taunting, so they don't attack the little mages.
Wow, huge OBS update.
Yes,
Gotta
Lily,
get that
I am joining.
dual spec money.
No
Yell at
shit,
him, Lily.
Sherlock.
Oh god, roll 20. Where are you? There you are.
All right, we are live as well.
So time to scream obscenities? Got it.
Do whatever you want. I'm not affiliated yet.
The Beyond.
You said just start fully singing without any sort of critique or analysis of
Every single time we start D&D, the dogs start playing.
full Beatles songs.
They
Start
can sense
singing
it.
the Beatles.
Yeah, I'm sorry I missed fucking last couple weeks sessions. Bro, last week they had me out in fucking Maine.
Oh, nice though.
No, we weren't last week.
It's a heck of a trip.
Dude, I was out there for fucking 4 days.
Nice. Not long enough.
What is that supposed to mean? Yeah, for work.
Maine is awesome. That's what I mean. Like, if you weren't there for work, yeah, I guess.
No, I was there for work.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, we had a thick. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. We went in the winter one time. Was that Maine? On the ocean. Like, we went on the fucking ocean in the winter, and I never seen the ocean in the winter. I was like, oh my god, this is fucking beautiful.
I can tell you something about the ocean in the winter. It's really fucking cold.
Yeah, it is the coldest.
I thought it was boiling.
Curiosity bit me. Fuck off. Fuck off.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, we had to go fucking fix up. We had to go fix a hub up in Maine, so I was out there for fucking 4 days, and apparently next week I'm going back for a couple more.
Fun.
All right.
Uh-huh.
So,
Are you going
real
this way?
quick,
Okay.
first things first, Zephyr.
The
That spell book that you stole from the skeleton that tried to kill you a few times. Did I give you the spells that were in that? Have paper handy?
I again forgot to save the name of my liar. So this poor liar is going through many names. I'm gonna make it an ongoing thing. I'm gonna just keep at it.
And how many times do I have to tell you? You can call
Oh,
me whatever
God.
you like. All right, there are only 3 spells that you are able to make out in your reading of it as you're walking along. The first is weird. Weird.
Huh?
The spell, the actual
Period.
spell is weird. And Craig, I don't want to hear you making any comments about the spells I'm about to talk about.
Oh, boy.
So the first is weird. The second is psychic scream. And the third is gate.
Does that mean he gets to teleport everywhere?
Not yet. Psychic scream. All right, and normally I go into a recap, but I'm going to change it up a little bit, and I'm going to ask you guys what happened last time.
I don't know shit.
Well, Kit Kat went off to talk with the original Flip about his liar that is now sentient. Just so everybody, if that's okay, that's what I did.
No, that's
In the
not what
few
he's asking.
hours, in the few hours, you were able to meet up with Pip Pip, with the original Pip Pip, Farnsworth, and you had a nice little reunion. Talked about how the lyre was made, the energies and focus that he put into it, and he's a little surprised as you are that it is in fact alive and speaking to you.
Nice. Yeah,
But
'cause
you've managed to find your way back to the temple, and you find yourself in the foyer. We'll go from there once we finish the rest of this little recap. So, what does everybody else remember from the last session?
If I'm not mistaken, we came down here to see if we could find that sham guy, right?
Sham guy?
Well, the guy that was pretending to be the priest, or maybe we thought he was.
Oh, that's what you mean. Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we came.
Agos Basque.
again. Oh.
You did indeed manage to clear to the treasure chest, but we didn't actually discuss what was in the treasure chest, I believe.
How many? Another thing we did, because we began last week's session kind of on the nose of the very first statue when we came in before we noticed it was fucked in here. How many subsequent like puzzle statues did we deal with? There's two so far. I only asked because yeah,
no,
we had a
memory would serve you well enough that you dealt with the one in the foyer, that it had actuation switches on it. But actual like secret statues, so far it's been 2 plus this group of 3, for 3 total.
yeah. The only reason I ask, I don't know, but I wonder if like the way we break that magic seal on the first and all that seal that we couldn't get through. I wonder if doing all the statues or something. They're just thinking about these things. When we did the puzzle in here, these are like fully turned off now, it would seem.
As far as you are aware, yes, everything seems to be deactivated. You heard the click from the chest. You've done a inspection of the chest, and it seems normal enough.
Is there more recap, or are we in it?
If there's nothing else that you guys can think of, we're going to get into it. So you find yourselves at the chest, having successfully disarmed the trap that had been set for you by properly watering the lion. And Kit Kat nowhere to be seen. Zephyr and Olymp, you two are waiting in the hallway as the other three are in the room fiddling with the chest.
You were on follow.
So what do we do?
It does appear to be a nice box.
Zephyr, give me an Arcana and a Perception check, please. And those are flat rolls. Arcana and Perception. As you move closer to the chest, you can feel a magical emanation from it. And as you continue to take steps towards it, you see Freckle with a little glint through the eye slits in his mask reach out to the chest and begin trying to open it. And very suddenly, you see him shrink and dissipate in a flash of energy.
I was like, I thought I was the only one because nobody was saying anything.
I swear there's nothing.
Is that normal for his type of magics? Do you think it devoured his being?
Excuse me.
What if it was this chest? What if it was this chest? I'm being cautious so I can see more of the surroundings.
Zephyr, as you place your or reach out to the chest, you can feel the emanation growing. And when your hand touches the chest, give me a Constitution saving throw, please. As you touch the chest, you can feel a dark necrotic energy inside of it. You slowly lift the uh, lid, and inside you see a faintly glowing orb, green in color, clutched by two skeletal hands. The necrotic arts are your forte. Saphira, you would be able to see this as well. Olymp, you have the lid to the chest blocking your view. You can just see a green glowing coming from the chest. Kind of like in Pulp Fiction when they open the suitcase and that light shining on them.
Does the light have any sort of like and I guess I'm thinking like kind of in a mystical sense, like is there any sort of feeling change in the room or anything like that?
It's hard for you to gauge because of your condition. As you move your amulet closer and closer to it, grasping it by the chain, hovering it over, it's almost like there's a magnetic pull between your amulet and this orb in the chest. The amulet is attracted to it, and you can feel a resonance pulsing off of it through the amulet. You've become very close to the energies of your amulet, and you can tell that this is an object of quite a bit of power. Give me a strength check. As you wrap the linen that you find around the orb, you can see that small little pieces that were flecking off at the edge of the linen burn away slightly, but for the most part, it remains intact. And as you go to pull, you can see the skeletal fingers grasping more intensely around the orb, holding in place. They do not want to let it go.
Zelfir, why is it with you always taking things from skeletons? Clearly, clearly they died holding on to that thing. So
Are the hands like attached to the inside of the metal ore chest, or are they just kind of like hovering
Me
there?
a investigation check. Okay. With the help, it's just enough. As you peer into the chest to see the full contents, the glowing that is emanating from the chest, it's almost as if the light disintegrates as it approaches the bottom of the chest. It appears to be an endless, grasping void from beneath that the arms are jutting out of. Everything else about the chest appears to be relatively mundane. It's made of uh, wood reinforced with gold filigree and very excellent craftsmanship on the chest itself. But it's clear that it's been enchanted in some manner. Your mage hand is summoned, and everyone can see this cloud looking. Or what does your mage hand look like? Okay, so a just a disembodied humanoid hand floats about and grasps onto the orb, attempting to pull. But again, you see the skeletal fingers grasp tightly around it, unable to budge the orb. No, it enters the chest perfectly fine. You don't feel the magic's waning. And maybe just to be a little bit more clear about the hands, you're going to have to look at the camera. I wish I had a ball, but we'll use my hands again. The hands are grasping it as so.
It's kind of like a Final Fantasy enemy who's a little bit like that coming out of a.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Give me a sleight of hand at disadvantage. As you peel one away, you see the other fingers grasp in. And as you let go of the one and attempt to move on to the other, snaking your fingers between and trying to intercede, give me a strength check. Or strength save, sorry. So as you go to move to the second finger, you can feel the hand beginning to grasp tightly around your hand, and you just barely manage to wrench your hand out before it locks its grip around the orb again. Oh, the save was to save your hand, not to wrench it out.
You think it to be quite valuable, then? I have two thoughts. One I like far more than the other. Kit, can you lend any inspiring magics to me now?
I'm not there.
Oh, fuck, you're not there. No, okay. Zafir, do you have anything that could aid in my abilities to meet the challenges I face now, to check them?
We'll pause there with this group. Kit Kat, you have found yourself back in the foyer of the church, having learned some interesting things about the Poppa and his instrument making.
Um, Kit can Kit uses his eyes to see through the walls to find where his companions are.
If memory serves, you were here. No, you were not here for the map making. But yes, you can do that with your eyes, obviously.
And I will make my way to them swiftly. Like a
What
cat?
path would you like to take? Just like draw it with a ruler.
I can't see that far, so I don't know where they are. How? Okay.
I can change that for just a moment.
Nisker, your hair looks good, bro.
All right. So, wow, where are they? Way down there. All right. I'm going to take the left-hand path. Um, is that downstairs or going upstairs?
This is descending stairs. Basically, I need to know, are you going this way?
Yes, I'm gonna do the left hand all the way to them.
Okay.
Yep.
Um, you said you're doing it with some haste.
Yes.
All right, give me a perception at disadvantage.
Mm. Mm.
As you're walking along, you see with your eyes very special mechanisms that are part of the torches in the hallway on the eastern side of the church.
Okay.
But I will
So
fast travel
I
you down to there.
all right. And then I shall. Am I still walking?
Yes, you are
Oh, I
under
gotta grab
your
my.
one volition.
Is this a door? Is it open? I just push it open.
It opens, and in the room you see a very unusual and interesting set of mirrors.
It immediately starts feeling fabulous and giddy, pretty. Uh, Can I see myself in these mirrors?
You can. You
Okay.
are looking into the mirrors.
Unfortunately, because Kit
All
is
right.
so pretty.
Give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Jesus. Should have known better. Not really a smart cat. Normal roll?
Yes.
Mm.
As you're looking in the mirror, you can see that you look absolutely fabulous. Your glamoring armor has glamored its greatest glamour. Put Pip asked you to show off some of your best looks, and you chose a particularly colorful one that looked like an exotic bird that you had seen in one of your travels. Um, but you can see in the background behind you as you're looking in one of the mirrors a shadowy figure
Oh,
that looked like it was beginning to approach you, but then faded away.
Kit jumps back a little bit, seeing that. And he proceed? He
Yes,
immediately starts walking. Wow. What is this, a door here or
it is. Yes,
okay.
yes. With your eyes, you would very easily be able to see the mechanism that opens the secret door.
Okay. Kit is so swift because he can see everything. Are there any traps along here that I should know
No,
about? Okay. I have arrived. And I'm fabulous.
Yay, Kit Kat! Zolfir's trying to take things away from skeletons again. Except this skeleton seems to be just hands.
Ooh, creepy. Kit peers into the depths of the chest. Shall I
I
roll on him?
personally like the way that you phrased that. Roll me a intelligence saving throw, please. That's good for you. Looking into the chest, particularly with your eyes, uh, you would see an absolute absence of anything. Where these skeletal arms that are emanating from it are coming from, you do not know, because for some reason your gaze cannot penetrate through. Give me first a luck and then a history. Flat.
13, 13,
Okay,
knocking
so through your travels, you would have heard stories in the taverns. People, folks speaking of some unimaginable things, creatures of the depths and darkness, trying to scare little children and make them follow rules. But you would connect and think that maybe some of those tales were rooted in some truth, and that what you're peering into could possibly be the realm known as the Void.
It relays that information. He says that I'm peering into the void. There's nothingness.
Kit, does it appear to be some sort of magical gateway, or how does this exist? Can you tell?
I'm not sure. Can I tell?
No, no, unfortunately,
That's beyond my intelligence.
your knowledge stops at the folk tales and uh, stories.
Yeah, my knowledge is only as far as the folk tales go, my friends.
Zafira? Zafir? Can either of you tell if this is a magical effect? From whence the hands come?
Hmm.
I want to try to push the chest, like move it.
Give me a strength check. Athletics, actually.
Yeah.
I don't
And
know if
more,
you have a proficiency or not.
yeah. More specific, I'm kind of just trying to like see if it's connected to the floor, essentially. You know what I mean? If any movement is possible.
Yeah, as you push, you put your shoulder down into it and brace against the ground, and it moves slightly, but you can tell that this is a very heavy chest. It is not just gold foil that covers it. It appears to be very well gilded and extremely heavy.
Perhaps a flip whip can help us.
None of us here can.
Does oh,
Sorry. No,
does
please, Kit.
Kit realize, like, can he, obviously, would he know if dispel magic could do anything on this object, or is it like beyond that?
Give me an Arcana check.
Yeah, this is what I was asking about before too, for the same reason. If you got spell slots, though.
Wow, look at
You would be able to tell that the only magical aspects of this chest is the orb that's inside of the hands and whatever enchantment was made to channel the hands out of the void. But as far as you can tell, that enchantment is not necessarily located in this chest.
uh, it's in the void to which we cannot reach. I'm not sure if that's going to be a good idea. Kit steps back. Actually steps back another time. Well, ricochet,
Okay.
I'm gonna also
Um,
step beyond the wall.
so you spend the spell slot. You channel the energy through your amulet, and out from your hand roars a searing bolt of lightning into the void. The crackle is familiar to your ears, and you can see the light from the lightning bolt enter and then completely fizzle out of view as it crosses the precipice with no seeming effect.
Eh, Well, it may be something we should keep in our back pocket, come back to another time.
I was thinking of you before we tried to destroy their realm, and rightfully so, Zelfir, a noble attempt. Kit, is there anything you can do to stir my spirits now and bolster my resolve?
A
I noticed Zelfir, mustering all his strength, was able to budge the fingers. I have an idea.
would that be haste? No, that's not what you need. Um, my bardic inspiration.
Olymp's anamorphed into a large
Oh,
brown bear.
you want me to polymorph you into something
No,
more? Oh,
you hear in your head,
Kit, sing me a grand story. Fill my breast with courage.
There
what do
is
you?
barely just enough room for you to do so.
Oh my gosh.
As you grow, Zafir, okay, Saphira, you get pushed out into the doorway.
Ah, Olymp, watch it.
So I'm casting bardic inspiration on you. Is that what you?
hearing the lovely song, I began raging as though it's given me psychic damage. I would like to now attempt to wrest this orb from these hands.
I don't think these things are gonna work. Would you like some haste too, just so you
That would help. No,
Go ahead and roll me the strength check, athletics at advantage.
could just keep casting spells on all of everything to help them?
Oh yeah, baby. I'd like to use I'd like to use my bardic inspiration as well.
So you take your nice long claws much more dexterously than anyone would expect such a creature to be able to maneuver them and reach underneath through the fingers. And then with the full might of your bare height, you grasp around the orb and pull, and you can feel a great amount of resistance as the claws of the skeletal hands beckon around the orb, pulling back against you. But your strength is too much, and you do, in fact, wrest the orb free, holding it in your bare paws. As the orb rests free from the statue in the southeast that is carrying an orb, uh, releases it, and the orb drops to the ground.
Interesting.
Um, Olymp, as you are touching the orb, please give me an intelligence saving throw.
Kind of fitting.
We're going to do this for the next 10 minutes real time of RP. You hear hundreds, if not thousands, of voices racing through your head. And as the voices begin, the orb falls to the floor. The party sees Olymp brutally mauling into a golden statue.
Oh God. Does someone have rabies?
Ah!
Zalfir! I knew it was a bad idea.
Callie morphs Olymp into a mouse. Is that right?
No, I'm just I mean,
Oh well, he needs to make the saving throw first.
yeah.
unless-
Well, You're right. That's the first. I need to. Yeah, I do try to make the saving throw.
Smaller mouse. He's not going to be a large mouse. He's going to
Well,
be.
no, I'm leaving the size in case I need to change it back to a bear
Oh,
because
okay,
there
I
is a
got
saving throw involved.
It's wisdom, charisma, wisdom.
Wisdom.
Yes,
Sorry.
wisdom saving throw.
Yep, sorry.
16 for the DC.
Oof.
Wow.
Lymph remains a bear.
Fuck. Did the touching this made him go kind of crazy? He's hearing a lot of voices in his head. We don't know this.
He's the
Oh,
Blight
Mr. I read
undead.
the Sumerian.
Eh.
The statue.
Okay.
Uh, it charms Olymp the bear into calming down. Oh, gentle bear, calm your rage.
Okay, you definitely can cast that. Which charm are you using?
Okay, I haven't used any of my things since last sleep, right?
I do not believe so, no.
So,
Which means we need to reset the charges.
oh yeah.
So just refresh your page.
I have to use one charge before the next sleep, though, right? That is, how I understand that. Okay.
Correct.
Yeah. So yeah, and does this count? Because we're not in combat
This
necessarily.
does count. You're making an attempt to charm somebody. You're using the power of the eyes.
So using charm person, I use 5 charges, or is that how many charges I have to? That confuses me. I'm sorry.
Charm person costs 5 charges.
Okay. So yeah, why would I do that? Because I have the spell charm person. Um,
It saves you a spell slot and you fulfill your condition for today.
okay, yeah, I'm gonna use my curse, my eyes, and charm Olymp the bear.
So you're going to see all of the spells from your eyes on your spell list, but instead of it saying cast, it's going to say 5C or 10C or
Okay.
25C. It's linked to the staff. It's not going to use your spell slot if you cast it from the staff. All right, so Limp, you are charmed.
So I correct me if I'm wrong, Kit. I think you now have advantage on social interactions with me. Is that accurate?
That's correct. And you have, despite the thousands of voices screaming at you in your head, you have no ill intention towards Kit Kat.
So I look over. I try to just go hitting the chest now.
Still, go ahead. Still the skeletal hands in a grasping way, but holding nothing.
I am back. Sorry about that.
Speaking of Nesker, if you would do me the kindness of rolling a dexterity saving throw, please.
I guess I can do that for you. Dex. Shame.
In your sleep, you feel as if you have been struck by lightning, waking you from your stupor. And as your eyes open, you see a collapsing of the light around you. You're dragged from your bed through a boundless void where you can see nothing, hear nothing, smell, touch, feel nothing. It feels as if you are flying through literal infinite nothingness until finally there's a small speck of light out in front of you, running down the shaft of this lightning. And you come to the end of your journey, having popped to the inside of a rather sizable chest with a bear currently mauling it.
Oh, okay then. Is the chest open, or am I kind of just stuck in here when I hear the bear on the outside of it?
The chest is open, and the bear is scratching and clawing at the sides of the chest.
Bear man, I'm assuming it's Olymp. Olymp, I'm in here. Not sure if you can understand me, Mr. Bear
You
Man.
see
But...
Olymp turn over his shoulder, and he does like a Jurassic Park style roar, "Ah!" and then just keeps fucking up the chest in front of him.
I don't think he has control.
It is, yes. Very easily, you're able to pick up the sphere, and it slots into the hands as if it was meant to be there in the beginning.
Oh, Nesker, my fellow tiefling friend, how the hell did you get here?
I've got no clue. I woke up and I was in the chest with the bear going apeshit on the side of it.
Were you having any weird dreams beforehand?
Weird in the sense that nothing was happening. And by nothing, I mean I didn't sense anything. I couldn't see anything, feel anything. And I just woke up here.
That is a bit strange. Maybe you
Yeah,
should go get checked out.
I am slightly concerned. These dreams are getting more and more frightening. Shut the fuck up, Zalfir. You're not wrong. But shut up.
As Olymp's rage is kind of wearing off of him, you hear echoing in the group chat,
Again. Wake up with another man. Again.
Forgetting
Yes,
that Olymp can speak to me in my mind, I'm kind of looking around. Who the fuck is talking shit?
The time has come. The voices slowly dissipate in your mind, Olymp, leaving you with just your own addled thoughts.
Kind of giving him a little much, don't you think?
Roll an Arcana again. You can tell that this orb is a reliquary of sorts, very similar to the wand that you hold. It's a reliquary similar to the wand that you hold. But this one has much larger storage capacity.
Do you share that?
It makes me wonder if this thing could act as a trap, a container for some of the Chamberlain's stolen magics.
Not to interrupt your guys' deep intellectual thought, but where the fuck are we?
Technically, I think we're.
I don't know. I woke up in a box.
Oh, look at your surroundings.
Oh, I see some weird ass statues and a chest in the middle of the floor that I somehow crawled out of.
Now, Grugs. This is not normal hunting conditions, Neskur. We are in a church, sent here on a mission to clear a holy man's name. He says there's an impostor. This place has been riddled with deadly traps, bodies, and hands from the void.
Hmm. Okay then.
Inspiration to Saphira.
God, I just read it too. You son of a bitch.
Sorry, continue.
Olymp tries to squeeze out of the room.
Are you still bare form right now?
Yes.
Oh Jesus Christ! You're like fucking
You
triple the
would
size of that
be
doorway.
scraping both sides of the walls, but yes, you would just barely be able to crawl through the hallways as is.
Barely.
It just slicks his fluff back all the
Olymp is the
way.
epitome of fat kid thinks skinny right now.
If somebody was on the other side, you would just see all the hairs springing forward as he comes out the other side.
Winnie the
Brave?
Pooh. This is totally a Winnie the
Brave. Brave! Yeah.
I was gonna say Craig's never really had this trouble, obviously, but it's like when you park too close to somebody else's car because there's no room, and you have to squeeze without hitting your door against
Mitch?
their.
Actually, we have this trouble
Let's
every
not mention
day.
that because I deal with that issue every day at work because my job is to drive and park cars.
So yes, Olymp, you can traverse through the hallways. I'll scale you down just for convenience sake.
Yeah, I didn't mean. I just wanted to figure that out. Is all. Oh yeah, let me just drop my form. Sure.
I mean,
My last wild shape at the short rest period. Let me get rid of it here. You got your orb. It's all right.
We should have slayed the beasts, cut his arms off at the wrists. It did not look very eatable, though.
That's just
No.
because you didn't shapeshift into a dog.
The magics of necrosis taste of vile filth. Gruts, I find myself unable to turn much in these overly narrow hallways. Which way to progress?
We. Oh yeah, the east.
I came from there, but
Oh, you
You're
did?
coming from the backside, so you would see the exact mechanism by which the wall.
Oh, that was like a secret door that she came through there.
Correct.
Excellent. Okay, cool.
Did you see anything of note on the eastern side, Kit?
creepy mirrors.
Creepy mirrors.
Don't look into them. There's some dark something. Don't look into them. Although they do make you look fabulous.
Olin just knocks all the mirrors over and smashes them, or tries
Why?
to.
Olem, stop!
Oh, it might release the demons that are in
What,
there.
Zelfir? To err on the side of caution.
I think I probably would have smashed one.
Roll me a 1d4.
Oh god. I didn't really think about that.
Because you're a bear.
Maybe I'm releasing your soul right now. Maybe you've been possessed since you were in there. Oh god.
Maybe. Oh, you looked into those mirrors too?
I got a 4. Oh god, I'm sorry. I didn't.
Before you were able to stop the rather angry bear, he smashed 4 mirrors, and as you did so, going 1-to-1, you could see a wisping of shadow energy escaping from them. Yes. You would see a glowing from the door to the south. Yes.
Zelfir, there's
Well, if
nothing
that's
like
the
that
case, it might
anywheres
not
in
work
here.
now.
Oh, Jesus. Lump.
Are you opening the door, Olymp?
Zelfir, we knew this laser was here or whatever? Olymp definitely wouldn't. Well, we saw a map of the place, question mark?
Yes, you saw a map, but not the contents of rooms.
Okay, yeah, Olymp, I would be slowly going to open it. I open the door. Not raging anymore,
Give
neither.
me a dexterity saving throw.
Brown bears are not known as the most dexterous of bears.
A 16 is enough for you to dodge out of the way as a lightning bolt streaks past you, intersecting the other mirror that had been masterfully placed by someone. Into the other. Let me lock the map because now you can do that. Yeah, they didn't add a lock feature to the maps until just this last patch.
Jeez.
All right.
Gonna have one of those.
Not Olymp.
Not Olymp.
Zolfir, I think your knee is in my anus. I cannot move. Could you? What? One of us should go. Oh God, that feels better.
Uh-oh, Poppa.
Sorry about the map moving, guys. I don't know how that's what happened. Nope.
That's real. That's really close.
I think that's it. Right now, the beam is just hitting the gem on the top of the chest.
Nesker,
That probably will open.
This-
Yes.
beam structure seems quite harmful. I wonder if you could use it for the hunt.
And how do you suppose I do that?
With your hands and maybe a hammer. I've seen you use pliers and such.
I do have artisan tools on me, and that means I have a hammer on me.
Yes.
Nesker, I need 2 rolls from you.
Okay.
A perception and a intelligence.
Perception and intelligence. There.
Excellent. As you look between the
I'll be right
mirrors
back.
and observe the lightning bolt, you see the devices that is emanating the lightning bolt, it's not very powerful. It's just a small stream of energy. But as it bounces off the first mirror, it intensifies. And again, as it bounces off the second and the third, it gets more and more intense and more powerful.
Okay, now I have a question for you. How many of those mirrors did Olymp break?
4.
So broken mirrors equal shards of mirror. Can I pick some of those up?
Sorry about
Yeah,
that.
they're just shards of glass.
I don't believe that. The way you're saying, they sound like fucking focusing lenses. I'm gonna start picking a couple pieces up.
You do exactly that. You pick up the pieces of mirror. They are still reflective, just shattered.
While Zelfir's messing around with that, can I run a quick test? I'm gonna kind of go over behind everybody. I'm gonna hold out one of the pieces of shattered mirror in my hand and try sending an eldritch blast through the mirror.
So, like, pointing at the mirror and sending out an eldritch blast.
Yeah.
You do so. Roll a spell attack for your eldritch blast.
Yep. Give me one Shinkamundo. You're talking about my hit roll, right?
Yes.
18.
Well, your armor class is only 12, so roll me double the damage of your eldritch
Ah,
blast.
shit. I didn't think about it. That's gonna ricochet right into me. Fuck. What am I rolling?
double the damage of your Eldritch Blast. So I believe it's 2d8 right now. So roll 4d8. Or sorry, no. Right now it is 2d10. So roll me 4d10.
Ooh, jeez. All right. There's 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, so that's 16 force damage that you're taking as the beam impacts onto the mirror and immediately bounces off right back at you, but far stronger than you've ever felt it coming from your own casting.
Okay, so hold on. That's 16 points, you said?
Yes.
Right.
But you get an extra d8 with your arcane firearm, don't you? So I need
Yeah.
another 2d8, please.
Fuck. So it's another 11.
27 total damage to yourself.
Jesus. All right. I'll let things continue. I have an idea, but I'll let Zelfir continue messing with the chest before I bring it up.
All right, Sophia. Meatbag places his fingers onto the chest, looks at you, and goes, "Mm-hmm." Nothing. You would have heard a rather sizable boom happen.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, you would have heard faintly that conversation before he backed away and did his thing with his blast.
I've got an idea. You guys hear Nestor start cackling to himself even though he just shot himself with an Eldritch Blast? Yeah, I can definitely do that. Give me 1 second, I'd stay clear of the beam. Where did my character go? Am I invisible? I am invisible.
I don't know, but you just yeeted off of the plane of existence.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. My homie went invisible, and then my vision, I can't see shit. And Mitch, would it be fair to say I picked up 8 pieces of that glass? Since he broke
There's
4
more than
large
8.
mirrors?
There's more than 8 there, so yes.
Okay.
Varying in size from about the size of your palm up to about maybe a quarter of your torso.
Okay. Alright. I am going to... Nope, I have Zareth selected. Come on. I still have Zareth. Come on, what's going on here? What in the world's going on? I'm somehow controlling like the bottom right of the map. Like that's what it says I have it selected. There we
Just
go. Holy crap.
while you're clicking, just right click and it'll deactivate whatever's going.
There we go. So I'm going to kind of get myself in an angle here, and I'm gonna full force shoot an Eldritch Blast at this mirror right here. Let me. All right, here goes nothing.
Roll me a spell attack, Nesker. Zelfir, roll me a dexterity saving throw.
And this time I will use all my Eldritch Blasts. So it's 2 beams at 5th level. So okay. 15 and 11. Will both of those work?
Zelfir, you manage to dodge away from the second, but that's after you take. So it's. Oh god. 2, 4. So that'd be 8, 16 D10 plus
Excuse me?
4.
Oh, because it bounced off of like 6
8.
mirrors. Oh shit.
16 D10 and 8 D8.
Oh Lord, help us right now. Wait. Oh god.
Once the damage is rolled, I will give the rest of what's happening.
Jesus
Needless
Christ.
to say, Meatback is shredded into non-existence.
Fucking hell. I think I found me an upgrade.
Next session, we just see Nesker like tied all the mirrors together and start dragging them around.
No, at this point I'm gonna have a fucking orbital laser coming out of my
Yo.
out of my arcane firearm.
Mad
Nesker,
clever.
can you roll that 16 D10 and 8 D8, please?
Oh, do you want me to roll that? Or were you
Yeah,
asking?
it's your Eldritch Blast.
True. So how many D10s? 16?
16 D10 and 8 D8.
You're fucked right now, Zelfir. There's nothing. There's nothing in the tool bag to help here.
Alright, so there's 5 of them. There's another 5. Another 5. And then 2d8, yes?
We need one more D10 and 8 D8.
8. Jesus Christ.
Only 79 damage right now.
That's actually good. That's way better than it could have been. We're not losing you here.
100 and... roll me a luck check. No, sorry, not luck. Roll me sleight of hand. So that's 50, 76, 79, 91, 111, 117 damage. Cut in half is 58 damage. So
I'm
as
so
the
sorry.
Eldritch Blast goes through the 2 mirrors and hits the gem on the top of the chest, instead of being absorbed like the lightning, it splits and shatters into dozens and dozens of beams. Zephyr, your quick thinking unwrapping the orb, some of the beams do manage to intersect and get absorbed into the orb, but there are so many that you're unable to stop them and you fall limp to the ground. Your energy's leaving you.
I'm immediately gonna run over because I heard like a thump of his body falling. Kit Kat, can you come in here, please? Zelfir's unconscious on the ground.
Oh
Uh,
dear.
I believe I may have shot him on accident.
Kit Kat's breaking the fourth wall, literally.
I don't know where I was. That was all right. So he's not dead, but he's down.
He is down and not breathing.
Oh.
Wait, Zelfir, your item, your amulet, level 9 effect. I mean, you're still in danger, but
Do you choose to corpse walk? That's the question. All right, so yes, Selfir is currently lifeless on the floor. Oh no, yeah, lifeless on the floor.
Nesker, Kit, I can't hear Zelfir's thoughts anymore. Is
That's
everything
he's taking a nap right
It's
now. We're
okay,
trying to wake
we'll
him
let him.
up.
a nap in the middle of the hunt?
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level.
I. Mhm. I
he's not dead, Kit. He's unconscious, and Nesker is just fixing it.
I'm sorry. I thought he was dead. I'm confused over here.
No, he's just unconscious. I didn't insta kill him. Sorry.
Had it been not for his quick thinking and a decent enough roll, he would have been rolling a new character.
Yeah. You alright, Zelfir? You alive? You with us? Well, you're kind of acting normal, so I'm assuming you're at least still okay.
A few fresh bruises as well.
Yeah.
It's just a modeled effect, Selfir. It looks dignified.
Well, I do have
Yes,
to
very
apologize,
well.
Zelfir. I did kind of shoot you, not meaning to. I'm sorry. Hmm. To be fair, it was your idea. Alright, so is the chest open? I say you because I definitely almost just killed you.
Nesker, go ahead and give me a perception check on the chest, since you are the one that asked the question. You look at the chest, and there's lightning going into it. It seems like it should be openable.
It looks like it's unlocked. Zelfir, crack it open.
Nesker, I'm sorry, Grutz. I know I am somewhat dropping in here, but did I just hear you saying you were inspecting that chest, and then you thought, "Ooh, pretty lightning"?
Maybe.
Did okay? we should tell the group when our thoughts get muddled as such.
Olymp, you know I have a one-track mind. I see something sparkly, I want to shoot something at it and see what happens, okay?
I understand. I'm just eager to get out. I'm rather caged myself.
Zephyr, he thinks you're sparkly.
No, God damn it. I mean, he was for a little bit then when he had like 20 beams piercing him, but...
As you pull up on the lid of the chest, it is still very much locked.
Maybe it has to be lightning then, like almost electricity based. Because my Eldritch Cannon or my Eldritch Blast is force based, correct? Anybody have like conjure electricity or something? Yeah, I would have to agree with you. Let's let's back the fuck up a little bit, so we don't get shot again by me. Fortunately, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm sorry. Come again? None of us need to be near the chest. I think we just need to. Yeah, I shot it from around the angle you were at. I don't have conjure lightning. It might not work for me. Oh.
Grunts.
Don't cast it at my mirror. Just cast it off the mirror that's already here. Don't shoot me.
If what I
Yeah. Oh fuck my life. Nestor kind of like haphazardly sticks part of his hand towards the beam. Wait, no, we don't. Wait. If we just need to power this up, I can just stand here. Here, I hand Zelfir a shard of the mirror. Zelfir, come here. We're gonna stand in the hallway. We're gonna use the pre-existing beam and just bounce it off these shards and see if it powers up that way. So let's like stand. Yeah, and I'll stand like adjacent to you and try to like bank it back into the other mirror. This is sketch.
Okay, so before we get into this, draw me an arrow diagram of how you want this to bounce.
Do you need me to hold something, Grunts?
Yeah, we may need 3 people for it to bounce correctly. Hold on. My brain hurts. I'm trying to think. I love how Kit Kat has completely fucked off to the other room because they want no part of this.
He can see exactly what's happening.
Saphira slowly backs away. Fuck you guys. No confidence in our abilities. I totally just didn't kill one of our group members. No
Kit
big deal.
Kat, my
Yeah.
trust is starting to waver.
I agree. Because okay, yeah, I actually do agree with that. Yeah. So we need 4 people for this. Nestor starts yelling down the hallway, Kit Kat, Saphira, who wants to be a volunteer?
I'll help. Just so I'm putting this out there, I think this is a really bad idea, but everybody else seems on board, so I'll help.
I mean, but loot.
You
all-
almost just killed Zelfier!
Hey, and then I healed him. It's all fine. See, he's standing again. We're
I
all
think
good.
maybe I should heal Zelfier a little more.
I totally didn't shoot myself earlier, though. Yeah, we're
You
gonna
have
ignore
any
that fact.
I'm gonna cast second level Cure Wounds on Zelfier.
I can't wait till I get to play with these shards of mirror.
All right, so those 4 mirrors that I just placed should be. Who deleted the mirror?
God damn it!
The additional 4 mirrors, place them how you would like them. They should be user controlled and rotatable.
I was about to say we can put where, yeah. So do one where Saphira is standing. You can bounce it into where you're standing to where this one up here already was, and by then we already have an additional 2 bounces, and then we can go from there to see if it powers it up anymore.
The mystical TIGGER would be very, very impressed with our bounces, guys.
Well, let me get the fuck out of the way here. I mean, that seems right. I feel like one of us is definitely about to get fucking zapped into ashes, but you know, it is what it is.
Craig, I see the smirk. You're allowed to contribute.
I think Olim just wants to sit in the corner and not be involved with this shit. He's like, fuck this noise. It's a very tight space, too. Not it.
Right here is a viable solution that uses all the mirrors here. If these 2 over here, this one goes like here, and then that third one goes right next to this one, but rotated opposite style. I mean, it depends on how nice Mitch is, but this seems like a viable solution. It just requires alt placing.
All right, so if I have your well, I got 2 mirrors that are on top of each other right now.
Where are the double stack mirrors at?
Yeah, I think that works.
Okay, I see your solution now.
Am I directly in the path of that? Oh, I'm standing on one. Let me.
I wouldn't get hit by this bolt of lightning. That's a lot of D.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to move. I need to move without moving the mirror. There we go.
This bolt of lightning is literally only about an inch by an inch. It's more like a laser than a bolt of lightning.
Oh, okay, so I'm not gonna get fucking mollywopped by it.
So, and because it's so concentrated, you're pretty relatively safe in being able to maneuver around it.
I mean, that looks like it would work. Yeah.
You're getting at that.
Oh, we just created a supercharged laser. This is fucking hilarious.
So,
Oh.
yes.
I don't think I should have broken the mirrors initially.
You don't say, old imp.
So we'll assume that everyone was able to hold still enough so that this connection could actually be made. No luck checks involved this time. But you see the lightning bolt channeling with increasing intensity into the room.
Or we just obliterated the chest and it disintegrated.
There's just an inch hole that keeps going, like 2 towns over.
Like that fucking corridor digital thing where they did the lightsaber where it just starts cutting through absolutely
Yeah.
everything.
Cuts through Earth.
Congrats, guys, we made an orbital laser.
Zelfir, give me a perception check at advantage as you enter the room.
We created a portal to the upside down.
Oh, shut up.
You definitely see it this time. The difference from when you were in here the last time to this time is that you could notice a glowing in just the gem on the top, but this time you see that there are other gems positioned around the entirety of the chest that are now glowing as well, channeling the energy of the lightning.
Or we made the chest stronger.
As you touch the chest, you can feel the electricity around you, the static. It feels like before a huge thunderstorm when a crack of lightning comes down. You open the chest, the lid slowly raising. You see another mirror just inside. I love your little zip tie mohawk thing you got going on. Didn't see it until just now. But another mirror just on the inside of the top of the chest. You see the final bounce go straight down into the bottom of the chest. And just as quickly as it hit the bottom, all of the lightning stops. And at the bottom of the chest, you see a wooden staff.
While they're investigating that, I am gonna walk into the room where the electricity was originating. Does this what is this right here that I'm standing next to? The telescope looking thing.
You would have seen that that was the origination of the lightning beam. Zephyr, the staff that you see in there is a wooden shaft with to half its length with metal the rest of the way that is wrapped, entwined, and finishes with what looks to be an arc lightning bolt pattern at the head. There's enough space between the forked lightning points that something could be placed in there. But the chest is open, the prize is had. That is the staff that you see. Right. What is next for the adventuresome part?
No, not yet, not yet. You remember, there's a fucking sparky thing, spark thrower that our artificer's looking at currently because his brain's going burr when he's looking at it. Can I investigate this thing to see if I can pick it up and use it as a mobile weapon?
We will go forward with this campaign with if you start with can I, the answer is no. Just tell me what you want to do, and if there's a roll, I'll give it to you.
I want to try to figure out if I can pick up this and use it as a mobile weapon. Like if there's any type of like switch or power source to it that makes it that lightning activate. I want to see if I can turn this thing into a weapon that throws lightning.
Beautiful. Roll me investigation, and also using your Tinker's tools. Roll me a skill check with that, so intelligence with proficiency.
All right. So intelligence with proficiency. Oh, hold on. With profit. Hold on. Fuck. How do I do with proficiency
So
again?
roll your Arcana because that has your proficiency added.
Roll my Arcana. Okay, there we go. I'm not sure if it's coming up for you guys, but it's
As you investigate further, you see that the item you're looking at would, to most eyes, just look to be a telescope, but why it's in an enclosed room makes no sense to you. As you keep going further, you take out your tinker tools to try and get a closer look, fiddle with the gearings on it. Then all of a sudden, as you twist your tool one way, you hear a little click as the mounting for the device comes loose and it topples to the ground, breaking in half.
the device breaks in half or the mounting.
The device breaks in half.
No! God damn it! Why do my rolls have to suck on that one when I got a cool new gun? Oh. Fine. I break this closest mirror out of spite and pick up the more shards.
Y'all need to stop breaking mirrors.
I'll do what the fuck I want.
Who is a bird?
It's my familiar, or not my
Oh.
familiar, but my
Oh,
Homunculus.
yeah, homunculus. I forgot what it was called for a
Gotcha.
second. All right. After gathering all the shards of glass I found on the ground, I'm gonna make my way towards Kit Kat.
Making his way towards Kit Kat, cast an eldritch blast right in his stupid face.
Hey, you say I'm stupid now. Wait till you find out what I have planned for this thing.
Oh, it's going to take some rolls, sir, but I have an idea.
Oh, I know. You probably already have a good idea of what I want to do to it, or with it. No, I mean I could call it that. I have a more fitting name for it though.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So, is this the plan, guys? We're gonna get the fuck out of this church.
Is that what you call Fane?
Listen, I will put a mirror on your forehead and shoot this thing at you.
I mean, wouldn't that just make me a vector?
Not if I put it behind you and ricochet it into you.
All right, so the lightning has been resolved. You have a reliquary of sorts, a very powerful spellcasting tome, and you've foiled a few traps. What's next?
I agree with Self-Fear.
Olymp, as you get to the doorway and open the door, you can see that there is, once again, as you entered in the main atrium, a rune of power that stops your progress. But you can see it goes closer now. And even with your not quite as good bare eyes, you're unsure if the man that's standing here is the same or different as the one that you met in the tavern.
Zephyr. Oh, Kit, can you examine this one closely? Now that we're closer to him, I cannot tell if this is an imposter or not.
Kit can Kit. Well, Kit tries to peer into this aghast soul, I guess, to make sure it's him.
So as you are looking at Agos, your eyes having not failed you previously, you continue looking at him, and he appears to be the same man who you met in the tavern.
He appears to be the same man, the Olymp.
Yeah.
Totally.
This
Yeah.
group is getting ruthless.
Grut's Kit's new eyes have yet to fail us. I think she has the eyes of the gods.
He, he.
He.
I know I'm pretty, Olymp, but I do have a penis.
Yes, yes, Kit, you are very pretty. I'm trying to talk about your godly vision to the
It
Gruts.
humps Olymp, the bear, in the back to let him know.
I'm just happy it's not me.
You see the bear make like a pat, like a just deadpan. Kind of like Olymp starts to kind of meet eye contact with a bass, just deadpan, being humped in the back by his companion.
Yes, so my
Agos
eyes, yes.
is paying no mind to your presence. He's quite focused on his sermon to the collected commoners ahead of him.
Okay.
What do you think it may mean if the one here is the same as the one we spoke to?
Don't mind Zareth being in the wall right now.
As we're walking along, and I'm whispering to Nesker, you know, Fane's a good man. You shouldn't be so ashamed of your
Shut up,
relations.
Saphira. We're not talking about this right now. Shut up.
Oh,
I mean, all I'm saying is he's a real prize.
Saphira, Nesker has met a husband?
Oh, for fuck's sake, here we go. Olymp.
Nesker, you should have told
Olymp.
us.
No,
Was
we're
this
not
what
having
kept
this.
you from this
No,
hunt
we're
earlier
not
on?
having this conversation right now, Olymp. Face forward and walk.
You're right, we have more pressing matters, but later on we will celebrate.
Oh, for fuck's
It's okay,
sake.
Nesker.
Yes, so if you're consulting the map, you see that there is supposed to be a room here, but as you're looking at the wall, it is just a wall.
Yeah, but Kit can see through that, right? He's
You can.
yeah.
That's what I was speaking of earlier with your perception check. So
Yes.
you were able to see that there was some sort of mechanism with the torch that is currently underneath you.
Oh, Kit. Oh, who's moving me? Yeah, Kit does something with the torch. He strokes it or whatever
Oh,
he
Jesus
needs to, whatever
Christ.
he knows the mechanism is. Probably like turns it left or whatever. That's
You pull the torch out of the mounting point,
Oh
and you
yeah.
see that at the bottom of the cage that the torch was mounted in, there is a switch of sorts. You flip the switch, and the wall pockets into itself, exposing a room filled with chests.
oh god, they're mimics.
I'm not
Kit
going in
walks
there. Nope,
in
I'm not
and
going in there.
Kit walks back out and says, "There's a bunch of mimics in there."
Nope, I'm not going in there.
Not only that, there's a table. So
Oh,
Oh
that's
limp.
fuck
even.
no! Nope, not going in there. Nope, I'm gonna stay right out here in the hallway. I'm
No,
gonna stay
that's
here
a
and hang out.
chandelier from the ceiling. And Limp, as soon
Oh,
as
okay.
you step on the rug with one of your paws, you hear a shrill sound as the chests begin to disappear around you.
I grab one with my paw.
As you're holding it, you feel it phase out of existence.
Oh,
Oh my goodness. Olymp with your big body.
Grunts, I'm too fearsome now. Even the objects they run.
No, I think you stepped on something. Well, Kit can see that he stepped on something that activated
Completely
that.
unrelated. I think this may have been some sort of magic on the carpet, maybe.
Yeah, you see that there is, in fact, a pressure plate underneath the carpet linked to a security enchantment.
Perhaps you shouldn't have been so hasty.
I will.
Well, kinda. Not,
oh, you're
but
right. You're right. You're right. You're
yeah.
right.
Wow,
Oh, yeah.
by the stars, Kit, you may be right. I may well have been too hasty.
Area. Missed
I don't know how to
opportunity
feel
there.
about this. A pliable limb.
yeah, like I was charmed, so that hit home.
Oh,
How long does
boy.
that last?
It's like a
One
half
hour, so
hour, an hour.
Oh, Jesus.
you have about 40 minutes left.
All right. Well, wonder where those chests went. Maybe they're still in there. It looks in here one more time to make sure maybe they're invisible or something.
A fair thing to check for. No, you can see the blips of a teleportation spell that remove the chests from this room.
Definitely a teleportation spell. Well, I wonder what happens if we step on it. Do we teleport too? No, because Olymp stepped on it. Whoa. My vision just still fears walking up and down. Doo, 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 doo,
I'm
doo.
just dancing on the pressure plate.
Well, it was too late at that point anyway, whether if he heard it click then.
Zolfir, I was too hasty.
Just so you guys don't have any regrets, there was only a short list of items in the hoard.
Oh.
Oh, you mother.
Oh.
Olymp! I don't know if that's a good idea.
And Kit Kat would have been able to see all of these items in the chest as they were blipping out of existence.
You should probably link the list to us then, so it really.
it, it says, just so everybody knows,
I mean,
there
technically,
was
it's still
quite
somewhere, just not here.
there was quite a lot of nice things in those chests. Um,
Oh, gee.
hold on.
Maybe they come back if we move far enough away. We'll come back later.
They teleported to another room. Kit looks around through the walls. Does
Grunts.
he see these chests over here?
The ones just to your north?
Yeah.
Yes, they would be in your field of view.
There's chests up the north, but not as quite as many.
I think mayhaps nature is trying to tell us that the true chests was the hunt, the whole time.
I doubt it.
For fuck's sake.
Kit walks out and starts walking up towards the other chest.
Wait, Kit, did you find them?
And of course, he's telling people to stay back until he inspects the rooms. So before Kit enters here, he's looking for any traps or anything that may trigger any sort of mechanism.
You do see another pressure plate underneath the rug in the room, just past the door to your north.
Stay off the rug. Olymp, stay out. Yeah, Kit tells him to stay back.
Just
Yes,
telling
I
a
will
dog to stay
stay
off the
back
furniture, stay off the
and
fucking
not be
rug.
hasty.
It looks into this room for any traps or pressure points or any mechanism that may trigger any sort of reaction.
You do not see any. What you do see in this room is a very, very large cask of some drink. You can't quite make out what it is, as well as many general supplies. You think this is where people kept their meals and sustenance for the temple.
That's probably some holy wine. Anybody care to try? Oh, Zelfier can't. What a shame. Well, I gotta keep it real up in here. It takes a little. Yeah, I already checked in here. There's supplies in here. Do I know that these chests are? Yeah.
It's just general supplies, foodstuffs,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
like cookware. Yes.
Mm, do we need supplies? No? Kit asks everybody.
Uh,
I think we're okay. I'm okay.
Alright,
yeah.
and are there healing potions?
No, you just see foodstuffs and like hardtack, some very stale loaves of bread.
Kit. Of course. Come on over. Come on over. Come on over, baby. Oh, I actually might have a potion. Wouldn't that be better? I don't know. I don't know what I have. I hate this screen. Potions. I don't think I have any. Potion of healing, greater. I have 2 of them. Gotta use those sparingly, actually, because they're hard to come by. So, actually, yep, smart thinking. Yeah, I wouldn't use it, actually. I can heal you. I think that might be smarter, but actually, I don't know, like, what to expect in here either. Okay, the higher level of heal, the more he'll be healed, right? It always confuses me.
Technically, yes.
How hurt are you? Okay. Right, so Kit's gonna cast 3rd level cure wounds on Zelfir. Excuse me. Oh man, I hope that was enough. That's all I got for you.
Did you take the 8 from me way earlier? Did you ever take that? Like,
Yeah, she healed you earlier.
yeah, I gave you 8 earlier.
Yeah, I did earlier.
There you
Yeah, I
go,
gave
8
you
more.
8 earlier when we were still in the other room.
It
So
was
Kit,
just after Nesker did his wonderful perception move.
Woo!
Kit takes out his vial. He's got a couple vials, and he takes a little bit of whatever liquid is in this container and takes a sip of it, like licks it a little to see what it is. He's like,
It is
"Oh,
a highly fermented berry concoction of some sort. It's not exactly wine, it's not exactly mead,
interesting."
But it'll get you
but
drunk, is what you're saying.
it is very sweet and I would assume to your tongue quite delicious.
All right. Well, Kit's just gonna let them know that that's what's in there and keep this vial and tuck it away in his bag. Tasty. Well, I'm searching the area for more chests. There did we go? We were already there. Yep. So there's lots of rooms.
So Fair, I'm glad you asked that question. As you
Mm-hmm.
push and pull on the door, yes, it does not budge.
Oh, great.
Kit Kat, stop there, please.
Oh, right here. Okay.
Zelfair, stop where you were. Kit Kat, as you move in front of the statue, you see that the hands change position slightly, and the fire that was once facing the ceiling, just to illuminate the room, begins to burst.
Hmm.
Need a dexterity saving throw from all three of you, please.
Oh, ouch. Yikes. Yowza.
So 19 to Zelfir and 10, or sorry, 9 to Saphira and Kit Kat.
9. What?
Kit Kat, as you look at this statue, you see that the mechanism that's under the rug also extends underneath where you just walked.
Okay, cool. I. What do you mean? Gotcha. Kit's looking around for mechanisms. Like, is there some? Uh, so I triggered the plate. It was extended from underneath the rug to where I stepped.
Correct.
Okay, so obviously that's not going to unlock the door by triggering that then. Okay.
Like manually moving it? No, it's bolted to the floor.
It's Kit Kat tries to move the hand.
well, the mechanism will allow you to tilt it down again, without the actual like full mechanism activating. That's the most that happens is the hands flip down to reposition.
I see. Okay. Okay.
Craig, thank you.
Yeah, I'm out. Have a great night, guys. Awesome session.
Guys, if you're good for another 20, I need a second, but I'll be right back.
Yeah, I gotta take a break for a second. So yeah.
Yeah. Zelfir, can I pick your brain real quick? I want to run by my idea to you. You know those shards of focusing mirror I got? I want to somehow figure out a way to combine that with my arcane firearm. Yeah, or I'd have to get a new staff and try to make a new staff with the mirror shards included in it. Yeah, I'm an artificer. I have what bonus would I be looking for? That'd be would it be sleight of hand? I have a +5 to my sleight of hand. Because if I get, even if it's like a significantly weaker version of the mirrors attached to my arcane firearm, that's still a decent ass damage buff. I was just kind of sad. I wanted that fucking telescope tribe like turret thing. I was like, ooh. Yeah, like if I do that with arcane firearm, because arcane firearm obviously gives me a +d8 to my damage. And let's say I use that almost as like a focusing cone on the like on the end of it where my spells project from. Like, oh, that'd be so fucking cool.
How are we gonna get out of here?
That'd be. Oh, you guys are actually locked in there? I thought you guys were just glitched out in there.
No, we're lost.
Oh.
But I'm.
Yeah. Oh, I want to, dude. I want to try this so bad. Oh my god.
Ah. Mhm.
Oh, I cannot wait till we get to do a long rest, dude. I'm so gonna try to craft that fucking thing. It looks like you suck at the orb in it.
Mhm.
And assuming I can charge your orb with my Eldritch Blasts, and we can just supercharge your shit and make you go, oh yeah, I'm just gonna delete you. I can't believe that shit one-shot you.
Pistachio, raspberry, macaroons.
Yeah, like how many more health points would I've had it done to actually like full on kill you?
Damn.
Yeah, it would have been 117 if you didn't pull out the orb. Holy fuck. Holy shit. 4 points, dude. Holy shit. Kit, did you hear the end of my bright idea for the shards of mirror?
No.
I'm gonna see if Mitch will let me do some rolls to try to affix them to my arcane firearm to make it even stronger. Use it as like a focusing cone to make it even more bullshit. Cause that shit was nuts, bro. I did,
That's
and
pretty cool.
oh my lord, I cannot wait to see if Mitch will let me do that, or if I roll correctly for it.
Okay.
All right, sorry.
It's all right. Kit came back into this room and is looking at the light here to see if there's a mechanism to open up the door.
There is not. It is just fastened to the wall with a few bolts.
All right, cool.
I'm gonna try to open the door from this side.
Did we check to see if there's like any pressure plates or anything on these walls yet?
Well, I thought I checked the room, so
Uh,
I don't think so.
Nestor, as you pull on the door, it opens.
Hey guys.
how did you open that?
I pulled it.
God damn it.
So
A quick
it's,
look at the
Craig
door
get
would,
off?
yes.
yeah. A quick look at the door would show that there's a latch only on one side.
You bastard.
I guess it's a good thing we didn't all go in.
Yeah.
Kit is constantly looking through all these walls for mechanisms. You know, I think I might
The,
have already examined all these. I'm not sure.
the only thing that
You-
you're able to see now is the main atrium with all of the humans receiving the sermon from Agos. And his words are echoing more and more as you continue to linger in the temple. Many of you would be familiar with sermons from holy men. This does not sound like a sermon from a holy man.
Also, I was meaning to ask. I'm not sure if in the D&D world it means the same thing, being a tiefling, being half demon, half human. Would being in the church make me and Saphira just kind of like unsettled just being in here because we're tieflings?
No.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it worked that way where it was like actual fucking holy and tiefling if we
Definitely a
actually got.
fair question, but no. For
Okay.
standard D&D lore, no.
And we don't feel anything additional being here because of our conditions.
No.
Okey-dokey.
You said it was getting louder, the sermon itself. Was it getting like deafeningly loud, or like it just seems like it's like progressively getting louder and louder and louder?
Also,
It's-
sorry.
No, go ahead.
Does it specifically sound like unholy, like specifically evil or malevolent?
Roll me a religion check.
Can I help with that too, since I'm also thinking about it?
By all means, how are you helping?
I'm kind of just close. So I guess I wouldn't be I wouldn't be helping, but I'd more be like looking into it on my own terms too. Sit. What's up?
Me too. Music? Oh.
There is a cadence to the sermon, as it is a sermon. Saphira, you would not have any real insight as to the type of sermon that it is. The language is very unfamiliar to you.
I'm also gonna try to see if I sense anything evil about it.
But roll me religion.
Wow, crazy.
Same thing, you realize that it's not the type of sermon you would expect for a temple such as this. In fact, the entire temple seems off somehow.
I don't know about you guys, but something about being in here just doesn't feel right.
I agree with you, Nesker.
Wait, what? Oh shit, he isn't here.
Yeah.
Are you guys shouting through the wall at each other?
Oh shit, my bad. I forgot to move my dude. Um. Yeah, but we.
My best guess is no.
Hold on. Kit might need a minute.
Kit, do you
Sorry
need
about
another
that,
minute?
guys. Well, yeah, I'm sorry. What happened? I
Oh no, it's okay.
apologize about that.
Um, just Saphira and Nesker trying to determine if the sermon that is growing in intensity is holy or unholy, and they can't quite make out, but there is a general feeling now that the temple is not right. There's something off about it.
Oh, yeah.
Is this an open doorway to our west? Into the main atrium?
That is a secret doorway, which you are on the backside of.
Gotcha. Man, shit, that's a lot of fucking people. Ugh. Oh, I found Olymp.
He's down south. He
Yeah.
was staring at Agos.
I don't
Is
know.
he
What do
in
you
a
guys think?
trance?
Mm-hmm.
We can't really see him right now. Well, Kit Kat can.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's
she can.
fine. He's perfectly fine. He's just being a good bear down there.
I don't think we should do this without a limp.
Yeah,
And
I honestly
honestly,
think.
probably
Yeah,
Frecuel too, but
correct. Do we? I mean, we have to. Yeah, we got to do something because he's obviously a weird character.
From Mitch, from what we hear, is is the sermon in a completely different language, or is it kind of like broken, like a bunch of different
No, it's in a
languages?
completely different language.
Okay.
Has anybody been to these rooms? Like, or is this where we came in? Oh, that's right. Okay.
I'm sorry, I misspoke. Saphira, you do understand this language. You recognize it as goblin.
oh,
Oh.
this guy is definitely not a goblin, guys. He's speaking goblin.
And the nature of the sermon is, in fact, unholy. It sounds as if it is a rite of passage of sorts, but in servitude and nature to something far less holy than Minotaurs.
This is definitely not good, guys. I really think we should wait for the group, maybe hide somewhere else in the chapel. I don't know.
For all intents and purposes, Olymp is with you. He's not with you.
Okay. He is
He's
with
with
us.
you even if he's not with you. We're just wrapping up this little session so we can get on to the next section for next time.
It looks west where he's asking.
The
Oh,
secret
those.
door, you can see that there are a few individual switches that you need to hit on the back to actuate the locking mechanism. Yes. Yes, he can. I know, weird calling your sister he, but the character.
Yeah.
Nope, just the main worshipping atrium with a bunch of humanoids and 3 currently active warding spells.
Fuck.
Hmm. That's
The sermon,
actually quite an idea.
the sermon continuing to grow in intensity. The wording now switching to half goblin and half other phrasings that you're unfamiliar with. Kit Kat, you would be able to see in the center a large room beginning to grow and encompass the entirety of the atrium.
Oh my. There's a large rune, you said?
Rune, R-U-N-E.
Yeah, okay. Growing. Something is not right about this place.
Should we run or should we try to interrupt it?
We might have to interrupt it. Yeah.
I
Who's
suppose
gonna
so.
turn these people or something?
I mean, I can throw my Eldritch Cannon. They should all be blinded.
As you continue to speak, Kit Kat, you see that the rune now begins to grow
Oh
and
God.
encompass part of the room that you are in.
Oh God, back up. We need to retreat. It's growing big. We're gonna
Oh
get
shit.
I think we need to get out of here, guys.
Yeah, agreed. We don't have time to stop this. Let's get the fuck out of here. Which way is out? I don't know.
Oh
Oh,
fuck.
holy
Oh
fuck.
God. I think we might.
Run for your life.
Alright, I guess we're fucking running. We're piecing the fuck out.
I don't know if we're affected. I don't know
Ah,
if
shit.
Until finally the rune encompasses all of you, and you find yourselves in a perpetual loading zone.
Bastard.
God damn it.
Loading through the void again. Is it not loading for you guys either?
It's loaded for me.
It's loaded.
No, it's
I'm
loaded.
refreshing
Yeah.
the play. All right, there we go. So props to Lantern's Light for this map. It fits perfectly with what I was going
Nice.
for. We will end here with the group as it is in a new location, unknown in purpose and design.
Well,
All right.
shit. Or I'll kill you.
There's 1,
You kill
2,
Kenny.
3, 4, 5, 9, at least 10 different ways that you can try to kill yourself in here.
Ah, cool. All
Jesus
right.
Christ.
Look forward to it. Look forward to it.
Also, Mitch, I have a question to ask you here in a little bit.
Yes, sir. Go right
Yes.
ahead.
Oh, so obviously I'll have to roll for it, but I want to just make sure my ID is even plausible before I ask an actual RP and shit. Would I be able to somehow integrate those shards with my arcane firearm?
I kind of figured that question was going to come. We will look into it.
Okay. Oh, fucking moth piece of shit. Get out of here. Cool. If I hear a look into it, that means it's a maybe, and by maybe there's a sliver of hope for me to get some bullshit. All right, I'm cool with that.
No, I just need to figure out the balance side of it.
Yeah,
Because as
true.
currently presented, you could just put the 8 shards that you collected one after the other, and all of a sudden you have a single Eldritch Blast that's doing 100 D10.
Oh yeah, I assume it get toned way the fuck down.
Yeah. We'll see if there's something that we can work out.
Cool. All right.
All right.
But yeah, that's it for tonight. Crystal, please feel free to fill Craig in with the little bit that happened while he wasn't here. And
Right.
then we will get going hopefully next Saturday with another fun little dungeon crawl.
Hell yeah.
Have a wonderful